Hi everyone, and welcome to this episode of Soul Seeds, where the lovely Renate is my guest expert for today. And she is a certified quantum healer. And the topic we're going to discuss today is quantum healing and the quantum field. A lot of quantums there, so please enlighten me on what exactly is the quantum field.
Well, thank you, and great question.
Thank
Um,
you.
you're so welcome. So, quantum field, that's such an interesting question because I think for a long time, or I feel like a lot of people, they're like, what is the quantum field? Like, I feel like it's almost like a trend word, really. So,
Mm,
I'm going to try to, describe it as easy as possible so people can really comprehend what
right.
it actually means. So the quantum field is really the field of pure potentiality and unlimited possibilities. It's a
Mhm,
field, like an kind of energetic web where everything exists at the same time,
mhm,
yet actually nothing exists either. It's like this place of like nothingness, and where all creation, like all creation really truly comes from. And it's really the place of calling back all of your soul parts
mhm,
and being connected to all of the versions of yourself
mhm,
at the same time. So they're like all multiple timelines possible in that field. So
mhm,
when you imagine, for example, that you manifest something that already exists, like when you just think about it, when you
mhm,
feel it
right.
already exists in the quantum field somewhere. But because it doesn't maybe show up straight away in your physical reality, that means it hasn't truly manifested into this physical form. But it still exists in the quantum field, and you just need to kind of access like a timeline to that version of you which already
Mm,
has whatever you desire.
mm.
So yeah, I hope that kind of made sense.
Yeah, I think so. But does it also have to do with like your own energetic field? Because when you say there's a manifestation there that's already in that quantum field, does it mean like, oh, is that aligned with how you are high vibrational, or does it have to do with that? Or
Yeah, it also has to do with your energetic field,
mm-hmm,
definitely. And we all have like, our own aura. We all have like our own energy field.
mm-hmm,
Um, so we are all creators of our realities. Like we're
mm-hmm,
all having access to this, but it really depends on, like your feelings, your thoughts, like your emotions during your day.
mm-hmm,
And like also how you really connect to the different versions of yourself. So for
mm-hmm,
example, you can co-create with like a lower RAM existence kind
mm-hmm,
of timeline. So you can kind of create like even a day of like everything is just going really bad. Like for example, someone can maybe relate to that right now. Like
mm-hmm.
sometimes you had these, or like I had them in the past a lot, where there was one thing that triggered something and the whole day just went shit.
Right.
It was just
Yeah.
like,
Turn into a shit show.
yeah, total shit show. And I'm just like, what the heck? But when you really refer back to the first moment that
Mm,
triggered that day and how you felt, you can probably see and sense, oh, there was something within you that reacted really kind of like, oh, and it went into like a more lower frequency
mm,
state.
right.
So you actually attracted lower frequency things into your reality on that day.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, like our feelings, thoughts, emotions are really, really important to really creating these, the desirable
Mm-hmm.
timelines that we truly, truly want.
Right. Yeah. And what is quantum healing then?
So quantum healing is the way and how you can co-create with the quantum field and
Mm-hmm.
how you can actually heal a lot of distortions in your field. So a lot of past traumas, for example, a lot of things that you can't really explain where they're coming from. So there are a lot of subconscious beliefs that you might have, and a lot of them, they might be related to generational trauma, for example, or something actually happened in your past life. So with quantum healing, you can actually go back to that event. You can heal it, you alchemize it, but at the same time, you can actually really let go of all the timelines that you created in like the lower realms, with like a particular belief, like for example, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy. And you might have had a lot of past lifetimes where you had that. So, and now you may be living in this reality and you're still believing that. So quantum healing is a really powerful and magical tool to really heal that, to alchemize it. And it also helps you to really shift into higher timelines, and it helps you to reconnect, really, calling back more of your soul and the different versions of yourselves from, like, past lives, but also from ancient civilizations. Yeah.
It sounds fascinating, but I'd love to know, how do you like actually do that? Say I want to start it myself. Do you need help with that? Do you need guidance or a coach with that? Or can you do it yourself?
So, that's a good question. I feel like it really depends maybe on the level of your own consciousness, I would say. And if you're maybe already familiar with energy healing. So, I didn't know that, but it was so interesting. Like I learned Reiki a couple of years ago. I think it was 2019. And then I had a reading from another healer, and she was telling me that I'm a natural healer and my Reiki is actually really multidimensional. That means it works on a quantum level,
Right.
because I can heal different levels of myself. And that was interesting, but I never knew that really. So I never knew how to consciously kind of access that. Like it always happened when I did the healings for others, but for myself, it was like, how do I didn't even know that really. But I would recommend definitely getting some help with that at the beginning, a quantum healer. And I did a quantum course last year, and that really helped me to just be really precise with my healings, and also learn a lot of tools that can help you and assist you and really recalling back those memories. And also, there are some quantum healers out there. They're doing a lot of like workshops and webinars that you can attend for free, for example. So my mentor is Gabby Kowalski, and she does a lot of global free events. And she really helps you, she does like a meditation during her events where, you go into this really meditative state, like straight away, because she's like so connected with the quantum field. And she does like a lot of like these, light language, for example, or toning to really kind of code the field and bypass the mind as well, to really open your heart more, and to expand your heart consciousness. So I would recommend starting there, maybe with some free events. And if someone is really curious about, how do I access more of this, or even
Right.
becoming a quantum healer, reaching out to someone who's kind of offering something like that. Yeah.
Or you, of course.
Yes. Oh, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. So of course you're welcome to reach out to me. Yeah.
Yeah. But it sounds really fascinating. And yeah, I think we'll talk more about this later. But thank you so much for now, Renate. Thank you.
So welcome.